and kind of important.
You gotta hold it like a baby bird.
And
please be quiet.
Listen. You hear that?
That's a little something I like to call
friendship.
New pitcher for West Dallas Nationals. Noah Armstrong, who was out in left field, is going to the mound to pitch for the Nationals. We're not sure who went out to left. We'll get that to you when we find out. Ethan Sherig is up. Ethan was a strikeout victim his first time. Figuring out the totals for Danny Lianis, who had a very nice outing for the Nationals. He only allowed their foul at the plate. So Lianis pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run. That was the home run by Harry Stelt. Lianis did walk 3 and struck out 8. He was a beast on the mound. 8 Ks in 4 innings. Slow roller to third. Charge. Throw is not in time. Ethan Sherig. Good speed. Beat that out for a base hit. Tyler Wendt is not able to get enough on the throw. Brings up Gussie. And coming into a pinch run is number 3, TJ Reid. Now, CJ was telling us in the first game that he led the state league in steals. So to have him on first base is a good thing. And he did come over from the Nationals, so they know all about JT. Armstrong, left-hander, might make it a little more difficult for Reid to get a good lead. He's off. Pitches in the dirt. Good throw and release, and Reid is in with a stolen base. I'll tell you, throwing from the knees, Madsen made a good throw.
It's not being easy as a former catcher back in my prime days in middle school, but it's definitely very hard to throw from the knees, especially ripping off your mask and having an accurate throw is very tough.
Thanks for that, Matt. Reid going to third, and there's a drive past the shortstop into left field, and Reid is going to come all the way around and score. I think he was stealing on the play, and then Cooper Gussie swung at it and got it past the shortstop Mitchell out in the left field, and that was just enough for Reid to come around and score the run. So Gussie's on it first with an RBI single, and Hancock is up to bat. Hancock is 0 for 1 with a walk. Sheboygan back on top, 2-1. And we're in the top of the 5th. It's been a quick-moving ball game so far. Kind of works that way when the pitchers are throwing strikes. 2 balls and no strikes on the batter. Line drive to left, down, a base hit. Gussie had the play right in front of him, made the correct decision to stop at second. That's 3 hits in a row off of Armstrong. So Hancock is on at first. Gussie is at second, and Mark Warner's up. And timeout is called. They're having a meeting on the mound. Hey, Bill, what was the changes for the Nationals? So Meidel's in for Kalkoff and left. Meidel is in for Kalkoff in the leadoff position and playing left field. And coming in to pitch, as we mentioned earlier, is Noah Armstrong. Jonah Meidel is the player that came in. Up to bat for Sheboygan is Mark Warner. Warner's 0 for 2. Looking to get his first base hit. So line drive out to right. Another base hit. Good hop for the right fielder, Huntsinger, and he gets it back in a hurry, and Sheboygan has to play station-to-station baseball. And that brings up Harry Stelt. Harry got the scoring started with his home run in the first. Then he walked in the third. Now he's got a great opportunity to drive in some more runs here in the fifth. No outs, run in. Sheboygan has recorded 4 straight singles. Another pitch out of the strike zone makes it 2-0. And good eye by Harry Stelt taking that pitch low. And now Noah Armstrong has a steep hill to climb. Bases loaded, nobody out. 3-0 on the batter. And a 4-pitch walk. That's 5 batters in a row that have reached for Sheboygan. And they now have a 3-1 lead. Steve Elliott making a slow walk to the mound. Okay. That looks like Madsen might be going to the mound. Oh, what do I do with that thing? Here it is. Pull that on the top. Number 23, Alex Elliott. I'm pretty sure that's the coach's son coming in to catch. And we'll have to see what Madsen's doing, if he's going to come out and be the new pitcher. What do you think, Matt, about that move, about if Madsen goes from catching to pitching?
It should definitely be really interesting to see, just because I've never seen it before, and I think he is coming out of the dugout right now. Looks like he is going to pitch. It should be really interesting to see how it goes. Maybe it's an improvement. Maybe they just stick what they're going with.
I don't recall. Bill, do you remember, was Madsen the catcher in game 1? Okay, so the one good thing for West Allis is Madsen, who was catching this second game, did not have to catch in the first game, which that almost be player abuse. Make them start 2 games behind the plate, and then halfway through the second game, force them onto the mound to pitch. Well, one thing we know about Madsen, he's going to be loose. So Armstrong does not record an out. He gave up 1 walk and 4 singles. Already 2 runs are charged to him. And we're going to take about a 20-second break. We'll be right back. First batter to face Dalton Madsen will be Jacoby Andreas. Bases loaded, nobody out. Madsen pours in a strike for strike 1. Again, Alex Elliott now catching. He came in Armstrong's spot. Swing and a miss. Andreas is down on strikes. Madsen doing a great job there, getting the first out. That brings up Jacob Neese. First pitch is a ball. Well, Madsen came on and went right at Jacoby Andreas, and now he's having trouble finding the zone. Sheboygan on top, 3-1, but it's not nearly enough. We get a couple more runs while you have a great opportunity. That strike makes it 3-1. Line drive to left. Gets by the left fielder. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. I think they're going to hold they're going to hold Stelt at third. But a 2-run double for Jacob Neese. Jake's got to be pretty happy about that. That brings up T.D. Walker. 8th hitter of the inning. And Harry is coming out. Cole McClavic coming in for him. Cole McClavic saw a lot of action in game 1. Courtesy running for Stelt, who caught the first game. Still only 1 out. Oh boy, Walker was right on that pitch and fouled it straight back. Infield is in for the Nationals. Got 1 left. Got to use it. Swung at a bad pitch there. Second strikeout of the inning. 2 outs. It leaves it up to Cole Erickson. Cole so far is 0 for 2. Infield moves back now for the Nationals. So far, Sheboygan has scored 4 runs in the inning. They lead it 5-1. Hang in there, Cole. Sheboygan capitalized this game when he had the opportunities. They had trouble capitalizing against. There's another line drive base hit. Throw is coming home, and they're going to stop the Nice at third. Another run is in. Nice hit by Cole Erickson, a line drive to right. And that brings up Ethan Sherig again. See, that's the trouble with a line drive hit, Matt. You can only score 1 run. I mean, a blooper over third would have scored 2. Yeah. We want a gapper. Bouncing ball to Wendt. He couldn't make the play on it. That'll go as an error, and Sheboygan will have another run. Sherig is on at first on an E5. And Cooper Gussie is up. Nice hit the double. Walker struck out. Cole Erickson singled. Sherig reached on an error there, sending in a courtesy runner, Reid for him. So Gussie is up. Don't scare me like that. I had it all messed up. Gussie, the strike. Yeah, Reid wants to steal second, but there's somebody out there in front of him preventing that. Erickson's the runner on second. There are 2 outs. It's been a big inning for Sheboygan. 6 runs. That ball gets away from Elliott. Runners move up on a wild pitch. Score sheet is getting a little messy. We're at hitter number 11 in this inning. Gussie not able to catch up with that fastball. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2 runners out there, though, for Sheboygan. And Reid will be running like the wind if there's a hit to the outfield. Gussie goes down swinging, but big inning for Sheboygan. They score 6, and they lead it 7-1.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Leading off the bottom of the fifth for West Dallas is Dalton Madsen. Dalton had an interesting inning. Started off as the catcher and then finished up the inning on the mound, and now he gets the lead off in the fifth. So much for that, Matt. Excuse me. Tell me I swiped the wrong way. I gave that phone the back of my hand. Madsen is 0 for 1. Davis Wilson has pitched a fine ball game. He hasn't turned the lineup over much, with these bottom three for the Nationals only coming to bat one time so far. .67 pitches through that last foul ball for Wilson. He's a strong young man. I mentioned he's not a real tall guy, but he is 210. A wide body. Oh, they're calling him on a swing. I thought from up here looked like Dalton Madsen may have checked his swing, but the first base umpire, who had a better look at it than we did, says he went around. That brings up Tyler Wendt. Pitch is up high. That was the fifth strikeout for Wilson when Madsen could not check his swing. We got one out in the bottom of the fifth. Sheboygan up 7-1 on the strength of a 6-run fifth inning. They appealed down the first, but Steve Liddell said no swing, so the count is 1-1. What, on that foul ball? No. Oh, good breaking ball by Wilson. Got him looking. 2 outs here in the 5th. That brings up the number 9 hitter, Logan Rodman. Logan walked his only time up. That was back in the 3rd. Tricks of the trade. No, it's called Listen to Bill. Bill's experience, I think he did just about every A's game last year. He did just about every North home sporting event this year. Football, basketball. You weren't the floor announcer? Pop up on the infield. Making the catch for Sheboygan was Andreas. And that's the end of the 5th inning. And at the end of 5 complete, Sheboygan leads it 7-1.
I'm not usually. I've never really been into this sappy, corny, mushy garbage.
You know what? I'm going for it. You are completely and utterly
Awesome. Great. I'm glad you showed up.
in my
I
life.
could never get through this world without you. You are really close to my.
Heart!
I think I'm about to cry. You better not.
Every single time I.
Get down, get down! There you are.
You always
My
have.
back, my back. I'm so glad you're alive.
It's like all these tiny little things.
Yes, things.
Are serious and kind of important.
You gotta hold it like a baby bird.
And
Please be quiet.
listen. You hear that?
That's a little something I like to call
Friendship.
Leading off the top of the 6th for Sheboygan is their leadoff hitter, Nick Hancock. Hancock is 1 for 2 with a walk. He scored a run back in the 5th. Jimmy Jurgensen coming back this year. Jimmy Jurgensen is on the roster. Jimmy had a good season last year. Hit .277 with 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Big guy. A little check swing popped up to Wendt, and he makes the one-handed grab right in front of the shortstop, Mitchell. That brings up Mark Warner. Warner had a hit back in the 5th inning and scored a run. He's 1 for 3 in the ball game. Breaking pitches in there. Madsen came in, had some mixed results, but he did get the Nationals out of the inning. At this stage of the ball game, you don't want to say too much, but it looks like Sheboygan will be advancing to Manitowoc tomorrow. If they do, they, in all likelihood, will be playing the 1 o'clock game. And we're not sure who their opponent would be. Good. In that Branch pool, if Branch made it to the final game they're playing right now, if they beat Sparta Miller, that would be Sheboygan's opponent tomorrow. Went over and makes the grab. That's 2 catches for him in the inning. He's got a chance at a major league record. And that brings up Harry Stelt. So do they have the re-enter rule in this tournament too? Okay, all right. I understand Harry being courtesy run for and staying in at catcher, but normally in adult baseball you don't play a re-enter rule, but in this tournament they are, and that's a good thing. Harry is 1 for 1 with the home run. He's got 2 RBIs and he's scored a couple of runs. That's one thing they wouldn't courtesy run for on a home run. have somebody start from home plate and run around the bases for him. Harry'd be all for that. I want a courtesy runner from home plate. Harry doesn't mind that pitch being called a strike. He wants to be a hitter anyway. That pitch is outside. Harry Stelt draws a 2-out walk. That brings Jacoby Andreas. Jacoby is 0 for 3. Looking for his first base hit. On the score sheet, it says that Jacoby's went to high school at Sheboygan Falls. But I think his roots are in Sheboygan. I think he might even went to grade school here in Sheboygan, and I'm not sure the circumstances surrounding him going to Sheboygan Falls, but thought I heard that last year. This is Jacoby's second year on the team, and he goes down swinging at the end of 5.5 innings of play. Sheboygan on top, 7-1.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Leading off the bottom of the sixth for the Nationals will be Jonah Meidel. Jonah came in when the Nationals made pitching and catching changes, specifically with Noah Armstrong when he came in to pitch. Meidel came in for Kalkoff, who was a DH. This is his first at bat in the ball game. Takes that first pitch for a ball. Line drive up the middle. Quick throw by Hancock, but not in time. Meidel with the base hit. That brings Tyrese Mitchell up. Mitchell doubled and scored in the fourth. Pitch by Davis Wilson for a strike. Meidel taking a pretty good lead over there at first for being down 6 runs. You'd think they'd play a little more conservative. But he's pressing the issue. Mitchell trying to lay one down for a hit, falls it back. Be another long day for one of these teams tomorrow. Davis comes set. And the pitch is up. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's nobody out. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning of a 7-inning ball game. Sheboygan's up 7-1. Swinging a foul tick. And Mitchell is down on strikes. That was the 7th strikeout for Davis Wilson. Max Montgomery is up next. Montgomery had the RBI hit in the 4th to plate West Dallas's only run. It's a long drive foul. You're all right, Matt. It's not in the parking lot. Ooh. Bounce. Yep. Denny and Donna Moyer Way out there. Serious, that's the name of the street. For you fans at home, that's down the left field line in foul territory, out of the ballpark. Another one down the line, but foul just outside the third base foul line. You guys can't see it, but I'll tell you, JT Reid is sprinting out to the corner to pick up that foul ball, and he's sprinting back, and my heart is palpitating just watching him run. I'm a Fayette guy, that's right. Another liner foul. We had mentioned.
There he goes again.
He's putting on a show. We got to get the camera angle scored away here.
We need the ball boy when we have JT or he gets the balls all the time.
No bat boy this year either, huh? So far. Okay. There's a long drive to left. That ball is foul ball. And the on-deck batter is up talking to the home plate umpire and saying, yeah, that ball was foul. I'll tell you, that was not a
very close call.
it was not a good pitch by Davis Wilson, and he got away with one there. Everybody back. I'm going to try this over again. We had mentioned earlier in the ball game Max Montgomery's heroics in Game 1. He got the RBI double to the wall that plated the winning run for West Dallas over Kenosha. Avenged a loss to the Kenosha A's earlier this year. Kewaskum A's, that's what I meant to say. Thank you very much. Montgomery, a dangerous hitter up there. And fouls it right at home plate. Jonah Meidel is on first base. He's gotten a little bit of a workout. Montgomery making Davis Wilson work again. Did this back in the first inning. And he got him, strike 3. 2 outs now in the 6th. Sheboygan only 4 outs away from a trip to Championship Sunday in Manitowoc tomorrow. Ryan Hunsinger, the right fielder, is up next. He's 0 for 2. Going to pop up the third and reached on a fielder's choice in the 4th. Sunfield is right field now. You can tell that the shadows of the support poles are extended out onto the infield, and anything hit out to right field. Erickson, he's going to have a tough play. Breaking pitch, a swing and a miss. And that ends the 6th inning for the Nationals. At the end of 6 complete, Sheboygan still leading 7-1.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Leading off the seventh inning for Sheboygan is Jacob Neese. Jacob had a key double, 2-run double in that 6-run fifth inning for Sheboygan. He's on 1 for 2 in the ball game. Couple RBIs and he scored a run. Neese, T.D. Walker, and Cole Erickson up for Sheboygan, and well, that was close. Hopefully Jacob's okay. New pitcher for the Nationals. Rob Coe is now on the mound, taking over for Dalton Madsen. So pitchers today for the Nationals, Danny Leonis looked real good in his 4 innings, and he gave way to Noah Armstrong, who just didn't have it today. Gave up 5 runs, did not record an out. And then Dalton Madsen came in, allowed 1 run that was unearned. And now it's Rob Coe. Bouncing ball to a Went. It takes a funny hop, gets by him. Base hit, bat hop single for Jacob. Good for him. Got a 2-hit game. That brings up T.D. Walker. Which is down low. Pop up. And could you hear that, fans? I held the microphone up for you. We're getting used to it now. It'll never be the same as that first time, right, Matt?
No, the first time is definitely serious.
Walker with a swing and a miss. TD looking for his first hit today. Lines one foul. Right past Tim Moyer over in the third base coach's box. And there goes Reid sprinting down that left field foul line. Too bad our fans can't. Everything's out of picture range. Oh, nice running catch made by the National second baseman, Redmond. CJ was saying he also thinks that JT Reid also participates in either cross country or maybe track. Track might be tough because they overlap the seasons, but you can see Matt said it too. He's got great running form. And he's a fast runner. First pitch is in there for a strike to Cole Erickson. Erickson singled his last time up. Drove in a run. I believe he was the one that hit that line drive to right that was hit so hard it could only score 1 run. Breaking pitch stays high. The A's will in all likelihood be playing tomorrow in Manitowoc, but their next regular season game will be on Thursday, 7:30, when they host the Kewaskum A's. Erickson is down on strikes. That brings up Ethan Sherig. Sherig is 1 for 3. He singled in the 5th, reached on an error in the 6th, Struck out in the second, so he's 1 for 3. Done a good job behind the plate, too. Bouncing ball to short. Nice scoop and throw. And it's an infield hit. Mitchell just not quite able to get enough on that throw, and Sherig showed good speed there. And guess who's coming out to run? JT Reid. It's hard to see his running form when he's putting on his gloves.
See, that's not the type of running form you want. See, he's not using his arms as much, which you want to use your arms when you're running because that's how it extends your stride.
Alrighty. You're ready to be a gym teacher, not a sports announcer.
Health science major.
Oh boy. Cooper Gussie is up. Cooper's 1 for 3 with an RBI. Bouncing ball in the hole, gets by Went, and no play. Once it got by Went, it was going to be an infield single, and that loads the bases with 2 outs for Sheboygan. Nick Hancock is up, the leadoff hitter. He's 1 for 3 plus a walk, so he's been on 2 of his 4 trips to the plate. Line drive up the middle. Mitchell has it. Flips to the second baseman, and that's the end of the inning for Sheboygan. As we go to the 7th, Sheboygan on top, 7-1.
Welcome back to the Sheboygan A's as we are in the bottom of the 7th inning. I am Matt Crawley, taking over from Mike Marty for this last half inning. And to lead off the top of the inning is Alex Elliott. Base hit right up the middle, and Elliott will get onto first base. Right in between the shortstop and second, and Cooper Goose and throws it to the first baseman. Safe. And now up to bat is number 31, Rob Coe. Foul ball, nicks it, gets back into the net. Count is 0-1 with 0 outs, runner on first. Low ball strike, and the count is 0-2. Cole looks at it, and it's just outside, and the count is 1-2. The pitcher for the A's is still David Wilson. Has been having a phenomenal game, still in the game, and he has been doing a really good job. That ball just gets fouled back into the net. Count still 1-2. Rips her one down to third baseline, gets in the glove, throws it to first, and can't come up with it. Go down as an error on Sheboygan. What could have been a 1 out and only a runner on third has now turned into 2 runners into scoring positions on second and third.
First baseman number 35,
Charlie Bourbon is up to bat. First baseman for the West Allis Nationals. Last one rip right into right field. The Nationals will bring in 2 runners to make the score 7-3. Nice RBI single by Bourbon.
third baseman number 20, Tyler Wentz.
Third baseman up to bat now, Tyler Wentz. And general manager is going out to check on his pitcher, Davis Wilson, excuse me. Manager for Sheboygan 8 is Tim Moyer. And it looks like they're still going to keep Wilson in the game. Yep. Third baseman Tyler Wentz is up to bat. Breaking ball in right as a strike. 0-1's the count with no outs and 2 runners on. No runners on. 1 runner on first. My bad. Good block by the catcher, Sherig, to stop the ball from beyond making the runner on first advance. Foul ball goes right over past us, and the little kid is going to go get it. You love to see it. Counts 1-2 with no outs. Runner on first. Last one ripped right into the gap. A diving attempt made by number 4, which is Cooper Gussie. Excuse me. And that will be a base hit. Runners on first and second. Now up to bat, number 6. Second baseman, Rodman up to bat. And is going to hit the roof. No, it's going to hit the net, thank God. Exactly. Runner on first and second, no outs in the bottom of the seventh, and already two on the board put up by the Nationals in this inning already. Score is 7-3. If you did miss it, in the fifth inning, the A's ended up scoring a whopping six runs, because in that inning, huge inning for them. It was originally tied 1-1, but then they pulled away with a very big lead and a nice strike from Davis Wilson. Counts 1-2. Pop fly up into center, right behind first base. It's going to dip down, and all runners will advance. Bases loaded, no outs, bottom of the seventh. Things are getting a little tight here, too close for comfort. 7-3, bases loaded. I don't want to jinx anything, but the last thing we need is a grand slam. And Wilson will be leaving the ball game after a phenomenal day on the mound. And coming in for his replacement is Noah Embry. During this pitch and change, we'll quick send it to commercial. We'll be right back.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Carrier asks, what does
We are back after a quick warm-up from Noah Emerald. Noah actually has played game in 2/3, and he was actually the one to throw out in the first game this morning at 9 to throw out the last inning and ended up getting the Sheboygan the win. Play it to first, gets him out. Runners advance, 1 out. Scores 7-4, Sheboygan A's.
Shortstop number 19, Tyrese Mitchell.
Up to bat now is number 19, Tyrese Mitchell. He's played shortstop today. He's gotten struck out twice, once in the first and the second in the sixth inning. Ball one from Emery. My apologies. High ball, ball two. Count. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 runners in scoring position on second and third, and 1 out. Another high pitch from Emery. Counts 3-0 with 1 out. Pitch inside. Takes ball 4, and bases are now loaded. This is not what you want to see if you are Sheboygan A fans, but if you are a Nationals fan, this is what you would like to see. Max Montgomery, center fielder, actually the game against the Kewaskum A's ended up hitting the game-winning hit and getting the run, and to make the Nationals go 1-0 for today. Montgomery looks and throws it down. Noah throws it down the pipe, and it's strike 1. Counts 1-1. Bases are loaded. With 1 out in the bottom of the 7th, folks. Popped up into foul territory in the left field. You won't get there in time. Foul ball. Counts 1-2. Bases are loaded. That was Mark Warner who tried to make the attempt to run after it. Hopefully to make a play so that this ball game doesn't get too nerve-wracking. Ball high, counts 2-2 with 1 out. Bases loaded in the bottom of the 7th. Score 7-4 Sheboygan A's. Foul ball, nicks it back. Count still 2-2. Ball nicks it down, goes back behind the catcher and back by the stands, and then winds up, and it's another foul ball knocked back. Our temporary ball boy for the Nationals is Brian Huntsinger, being a real trooper, getting the balls for all the foul balls that are getting knocked back. He's in the hole, and then after him is pass gets past the catcher, Sherig. My apologies. No one advances. Still bases loaded. Full count, 3-2. Rips a foul ball into left field. And we gotta wait for a moment as we get more balls. Montgomery still up to hitting. Full count still. Struck him out looking. Two outs. 1 more out from getting this game in the win. Now batting for the Nationals, number 21. Brian Huntsinger is batting for the Nationals now with 2 outs and bases loaded. A lot of pressure on Brian because ball outside. 1-0's the count. Noah winds up, and he got him swinging as he went to turn away. He got him with a strike. Counts 1-1 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Ball high out inside. Ball 2. Counts 2-1. Got it right down the pipe, and strike 2 for Brian Hunzinger. Count is 2-2. One more strike from Emery, and the game is over. Ball ripped into shortstop, makes a play at first, overthrows him. One runner comes in, 2 runners comes in, and it is 7-6, and Tyrese Mitchell is on third with a runner on first and third. The catcher, Alex Elliott, up to bat. It is 7-6 Sheboygan, and we thought Sheboygan had sealed the deal with going up 7-1 in the top of the 5th inning, and now looks like it's the Nationals' turn who's coming to bounce back and giving us a run for the money. 1 strike. 0-2 is the count. With 2 strikes, this is definitely way too close for anyone's comfortability. I know Mike's over here biting on his fingernails, just itching for this to be over. And gets a hold of it, goes back, foul ball. Steps out of the batter's box. Runner on third and first with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. 7-6 Sheboygan. And he got him looking. Noah Emerald seals the deal as the Sheboygan A's wins 7-6 in the last thriller inning.
Just give the score again. Okay. And then read that stuff.
Okay. At the end of the day,
Final score. Sheboygan A's hang on and defeat the West Dallas Nationals 7-6. With the victory, the A's win. Who will play in Sheboygan and will advance to the volleyball tournament semifinals being held tomorrow starting at 11 a.m. in Hancock at Municipal Field. Once again, your final score of Game 2. Sheboygan A's 7, West Dallas 6. Stay tuned to SheboyganBaseball.org for game times. The A's semifinal matchup tomorrow.
after 7 innings, the final score is Sheboygan 7, West Dallas 6. Our next live stream game is Thursday, May 27th versus the Kewaskum at 7:30. The next game for the A's will be tomorrow at Manitowoc at 11 a.m. We'll be at 1 o'clock for this pod championship. Thanks for everyone for watching, and we'll see you down the road.